Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal, Adab. You're watching Cine Talks and this is your host Parth Singh. As you all must be aware, Christopher Nolan's much awaited magnum opus Oppenheimer has finally arrived on the big screens. And spoiler alert, this film won't live up to your expectations. In fact, it will surpass them by tenfold. Consisting of a non-linear screenplay, jaw-dropping practical effects and a fine performance by one of the greatest ensemble cast you will ever witness, this Nolan epic will go down in history books as one of the finest films ever made. Based on the book American Prometheus by writers Sky Bird and Martin J. Sherwin, the film traces the life and journey of J Robert Oppenheimer, an American physicist and the creator of the first atomic bomb. The film explores Oppenheimer's internal conflicts, his communist connections, his turbulent personal life as well as his life post the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings as one of the most regretful and guilt-ridden men in the history of mankind. Playing this complex titular role is the enormously talented Killian Murphy. Murphy pours in his soul in this performance. He embodies not only Oppenheimer's physical attributes but also his internal conflicts. Truly, this is a performance of a lifetime. This is one of the finest performances we have seen in a long time, and Killian Murphy deserves all the praises in this world for this performance. He is well supported by some of the finest names in the movie industry, which includes Emily Blunt as Kitty Oppenheimer, Matt Damon as General Leslie Gross, as well as Florence Pugh as Oppenheimer's tragic lover Jean Tatteloff. Top Hollywood names like Casey Affleck, Rami Malek and Gary Oldman drop in for powerful cameos, and Christopher Nolan deserves all the appreciation for his handling of such large number of characters. In fact, every single minute in this film a new character appears and not one of them feels unwanted. Each and every character, even those with the minute of screen time, adds something valuable to the story. And amidst all these marquee performances, jaw-dropping practical effects, high-quality production design, as well as a very important history lesson, the one thing that really stood out for me was Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of the shrewd and manipulative Louis Strauss. Call it the detailed writing of Christopher Nolan or the mere charisma of Robert Downey Jr. But in a film that was hyped up for its explosion sequences, the film's most dramatic moments come during the Congress committee hearing of Louis Strauss' character. Far away from the billionaire superhero he is known as, Christopher Nolan presents Robert Downey Jr. as the true blue artist he always was and hands him his career best performance. It might still be very early to say, but I am calling in for Robert Downey Jr. to win an Oscar this year. It was such an incredible performance. And now talking about the man himself, Christopher Nolan. I mean, what can I even say about him that hasn't been said already? I mean, what more can be the evidence of his excellence than the fact that a film based on the well-documented events that happened almost 8 decades back keeps viewers in the edge of their seats. This is the magic of good cinema. This is the brilliance of a master filmmaker like Christopher Nolan. Oppenheimer is not just a film, it is an experience that can only be felt. And I recommend each and every one of you must watch this film, not just because it is the peak of a genius filmmaker, but because it reminds us that how devastating a war and its after effects are. This is especially true in today's scenario when there are 8 countries that have been confirmed to possess nuclear weapons whose capacity far exceeds the one that Oppenheimer created. Any major escalation in today's time can lead to the total annihilation of the human race. And what better way to understand the seriousness of this situation than to witness the story of the man himself, the man who became death, the man who became destroyer of the worlds. Oppenheimer is currently playing in cinema screens near you.